What does it take to climb V11? My name's Loy, I'm a climber from Montreal, Quebec, and today I'm gonna walk you through my V11 climbing session on the Tension Board 2 Mirror. To warm up, I just did some hangboarding, and then I climbed classics from V0 to V7. This is my second session trying this boulder. My first session, I struggled a lot on this first move, as you can see, and I realized the thing that I needed to change was actually to just look at the hold I was going for. Because it was a sit start, I was focusing on setting my hands right and my feet right, and not staring down that first hold. So as soon as I figured that out, I never missed that first move again. Now you can see on my third attempt of the day, I get all the way to the end, but with the match. I was pretty confused because on my first session on this boulder, I was doing the match really easily and struggling a lot on the beginning. So a good thing to do was to try that match in isolation. And I found it was actually trickier than I remember, but I think it was just because I was weak today and I couldn't get all the way over. It could also potentially be that I was grabbing the final hold too far to the left. So it was making my span longer and I wasn't able to get my center of gravity under comfortably. But anyways, I get it down, so I'm confident now that I can do it from the bottom. I mess up the jump move a couple of times, but I think it was just because of bad focus. And then on this last attempt, right before I send, I have issues with my right foot. I hit the first move, I don't get the tension to hit my right foot, and therefore I waste energy and fall off. And then I realize, why am I doing this inefficiency of doing an extra step? I can just place my left foot directly, and that's exactly what I do on the Sengo. Besides these little optimizations, there wasn't much that I changed on the Sengo. I just focused a bit more, I had better friction, I did little micro beta that definitely helped. But in the end, I knew that I was strong enough to do this boulder, and so it was really just about precision and getting around to the moves and doing them well. I think that's really the key, having the confidence that you can do something, but also letting go of all the external factors that you don't have control over and just focusing on what you can control. That's where you send, and that's also where you find great fulfillment in climbing. See you next time.